what you think, Tudor?
Use our sign up link. We send the link down below.
Listen to Tudor and click the link down below. Thanks to Revolut, as that whole meal was covered by them and them alone. But now we had to go to a place that we could eat it, and more importantly, hide out until the red carpet event started. And from my prior research, the bathroom on the top floor had the least footfall, so that is where we needed to go. Tudor took us to the top floor to start the next part of step 2. Hiding in that toilet. It was vital that we got in here undetected, as my face is linked to sneak-ins, so if they saw me, it would have been over. Okay, we're in the toilet, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, lock the door, lock the door.
It's locked, it's locked.
Okay, get me out.
How was that?
Amazing. Yeah, great experience. I feel like I'm in 007 movie. This is real.
It's real.
Yeah, it's happened.
It happened.
Wow. No anybody can do this job.
Yes, it's tough.
It's tough, very tough. I do a lot of things in my life, but this is one of the
hardest.
Yes.
Tudor had completely changed his tune, but we now have to wait for a few hours in this toilet stall because outside this bathroom, the red carpet was setting up, and over the next few hours, celebrities were arriving all ready to walk the red carpet. This event was huge, but being locked in this bathroom, we couldn't fully get a scale for what the changes would look like when we walked in. So we needed a scout. So we sneakily sent out George to have a look around and bring back a report of the updated setup.
Is there more security now?
It's quite a few.
This is going to be tough.
Real thorough report from George there, but he also ended up telling us that a few more security had been placed around the area, along with the location of the VIP room being confirmed as the middle floor, one above the floor of the red carpet. Time had been passing as we had been sat in the toilet for around 3 hours, and it was at this point people started to arrive on the red carpet, including some A-listers. So the event was in full swing, meaning it was a good time to prepare to leave, but before we could do that, we had some company.
Hello. I'm here, sir. I'm not feeling well. Okay. I'm a little bit sick, sir.
I've had a report that someone's been here for a while.
Yeah, because I'm the one. I'm a little bit sick. I vomited, but I will be okay.
Okay. All right. I'll come in and check in 10 minutes if there's any problem.
Don't worry about me. Okay. Thank you very much anyway for your worry.
If he comes back, shall I speak? I'll speak. So as he thinks it's a different person. So he thinks you've left. Yeah. Let's go, yeah. Okay, let's get changed.
The manager was planning to come back, but we couldn't leave as Tudor still needed to get changed, so we needed to make sure we were ready for when he came back, and it was absolutely vital that he didn't hear the same voice, because otherwise he might figure us out and attempt to breach the door. So we're hoping that my voice will throw him off our scent, and as expected, our company returned.
Hello, are you still there?
Who's that?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just doing a check. My apologies.
Somehow we'd gotten away with it again, but we didn't want to chance it anymore. It was time for us to finally leave and attempt to hit the red carpet.
You ready? I am. Feel good? Yes. This is your 100,000 celebration?
Yes.
Yeah? Yes. On the red carpet? Yes. We're going to do it?
Yes.
So like any good formal event attendee, I ballied up and I had to wear this mask as a way to conceal my identity, because I'm a wanted man when it comes to sneaking into places, and carefully exited the toilet.
Leave it here.
Big time, huh?
You ready?
Yes. Let's do it.
So then it was time for step 3, red carpet time. As we arrived so early, we avoided the security scanning our fake passes at the entrance. So now if any security sees us with our passes in the venue, they'll hopefully presume we've already been scanned in. So nobody will question why we're here, but it's time to put that to the test. We travelled back to the floor we entered the building on, the ground floor, and then made our way back to the red carpet. We just had to hope the security wouldn't ask any questions.
Yeah.
The security guard definitely thought we were some A-list celebrities. He basically ushered us out there. It felt like we were being welcomed to this red carpet event personally. Just like the way I ask you to personally like the video right now and subscribe. Please, my friends, my dream is 10 million subscribers, and if you watching right now hit that subscribe button, we might be able to get there one day. Look at yourself in the reflection right now. Do you really want to deny me of my dreams? And also please like the video. Alright, let's get back to it as we've got a red carpet to walk on.
Come here. Sorry, gents. Sorry, gents.
There you go. Keep walking.
We just walked onto the red carpet of one of the most anticipated movie events in the UK this year.
Oh my God.
And we did it like it was nothing.
Wait a minute, everyone. Yeah. Good to see you guys, yeah. Good to see everyone.
This is unbelievable. Our pictures were being taken by photographers that literally had no idea that we weren't supposed to be there.
Everyone watching right now is getting sent. You see that? You see that? This is the best part.
It seemed all the celebrities had already left and gone to the VIP room, but that meant more attention for us.
Hello, hi, how are you? Hi.
Okay, if you could just stand in line.
Okay, come.
Tudor, an apparent producer of this film, had secured a red carpet interview. Oh my, what is this?
Talk to me. What's your part in this film?
Yes, I'm a film producer from Tajikistan, and this is one of my characters playing in my movies.
Hello.
He's from Italy. His name is Marco.
So you're the producer of this?
I'm a small part of this. Yeah.
And what did it feel like to produce such an incredible film?
Amazing. And I'm the first time in London actually because
This man is completely waffling through a red carpet interview, talking about a film that he has absolutely no idea about, and to be honest, he seemed good at it. He was getting some practice in as soon he was going to have to be doing this in front of a room full of celebrities. So let's see what else he can waffle about.
Tell them about the time you got shot, and that's what inspired you to be a producer. Remember when you got shot and it inspired you to be a producer?
Yeah.
Sorry, you got shot?
Shot, yes, I get shot.
You got shot?
Yes.
Where?
And my leg.
In your leg?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay right now.
So that gave you inspiration for this movie, is that true?
Yes. It's kind of, you know.
Marco, any words from you?
Yeah, I just want to say he's being very humble right now. This whole film is literally about him. It would not happen about him. Robert Downey Jr. loves him. Benedict Cumberbatch loves him. The whole reason Robert Downey Jr. is back in this universe is because of him. He's the one who made the call.
Yeah, it's a bit big.
Tudor was genuinely a natural at this. I mean, he was talking for days. He wrapped up that interview, literally gave his signature out in another one, and now felt like a good time to say goodbye to the red carpet. It seemed like all the A-list celebrities had already left, so we needed to go find them and take a moment to grasp what we'd just done.
All right, let's go inside. Tudor, this is going so well.
What is going on?
That has worked so well. You did amazing. You're doing incredible.
You didn't expect that for me, innit?
That was perfect. We signed someone.
TNT, I put it there.
You signed.
TNT.
Now is the time for the next step. We go to the VIP room.
The VIP room should currently be full of everyone that previously walked the red carpet. So basically, it should be stacked with celebs. And we had to remain undetected and fit in, but Tudor was bugging.
They asked me a lot of things, and I don't have no idea.
No, it's fine.
They asked me about the movies. The movie, I am part of it, and I don't know.
Talk about superheroes, it'll be fine. Just speak in riddles. It works.
So after prepping Tudor one last time, we could now enter the VIP room. The only issue was we needed specific wristbands, which we didn't have. Clearly my planning wasn't as good as I thought it was.
Just need to take a look at your wristband, please, fellas.
Sorry, sir?
Need to take a look at the wristbands.
I left it at the hotel. It's a problem?
And your colleague?
This is my actor acting in my movie.
All right, and you were given a
I'm a producer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a producer.
Very big producer.
I'm coming from
in the
very
movie.
long way. You know. Thank you very much.
Very
Thank you
big.
very much. Come.
Yeah, thank you. Tudor.
Yes.
You are a joke. You're so good at this. Yes.
Tudor was amazing at this, and straight away we saw an A-lister.
Over there is Benedict Cumberbatch, big actor. Let's go see if we can get a picture with him.
Okay.
Act like you know him. Good to see you again. See what he says.
Now this is the part that got me in a lot of trouble, and I've been told that if I show any of the private conversation that happened here, they'll pursue legal action on me. And I don't want to get sued. All I can show you is this picture of me and Benedict Cumberbatch, and if you look in the background, you'll see Robert Downey Jr. also photobombing.
Okay.
What is next?
We've just met.
What is the next one?
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous that all the things we've done today have gone so smoothly. How has there been no hiccups? Oh wait, spoke too soon.
Excuse me, sir. I need to ask you a few questions.
Few questions, yes.
Please, let's not make a scene here. Just come with me. We're going to have a conversation.
Okay. Come,
Okay? You okay?
Yeah, well, I'm okay.
I have to ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
Please.
You are free to do it.
We're very concerned.
Yeah.
You haven't got a pass. And we've checked it out in There doesn't seem to be one that's been issued to you.
Sir, I don't know what is
There's
it.
nothing here. Please, just have a few questions.
Can you come a little bit? What's your name, sir?
Tudor has just been taken away. He may be in deep trouble, except for the fact that this whole thing has been set up. And every single thing you've seen so far has been planned. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. Every single person apart from Tudor is in on this. The celebrities, the fans cheering, and even the press asking questions. All of this has been set up, including the whole red carpet, meeting Benedict Cumberbatch, and the film itself. It's all fake. For one reason, to give Tudor the ultimate 100,000 subscriber celebration, to surprise him with his own movie. And I've been telling you guys this from the very beginning, you just didn't realize. This is our celebration for you hitting 100,000.
I'm celebrating meeting you, Nico.
But Tudor, this video is all about you.
I can't wait. This is your 100,000 celebration. Yes. Yeah. On the red carpet.
I just want to say he's being very humble right now. This whole film is literally about him. It would not happen about him. Every single thing in this video has been puppeted by me. Every scenario has been scripted out.
Where are you guys taking this to?
Here he's probably going to say an excuse like...
I meant to be inside, sir.
Right, come in.
Okay,
So do a quick check.
Hello? Are you still in there?
And then it's going to be me responding, saying, who's that? And that's going to startle you.
So sorry, I was doing a check. My apologies.
What brings you two here today?
Here he's going to say something along the lines of...
Yes, I'm a film producer from Tajikistan.
And what did it feel like to produce a movie like this?
It feels so good.
Just need to see your wristbands, please, fellas.
Here he's probably going to waffle up some random reason.
I left it at the hotel.
I'm not doubting that for a moment, sir, but we've got a strict VIP policy on this one.
Yes, this entire time I've been putting on the performance of a lifetime, pretending to be surprised by the events that I'd scripted, all to surprise Tudor with his very own film in our real final step. He believes we're in a movie premiere, he believes that he met Benedict Cumberbatch, and he believes that he's being interrogated by security right now. So, with you all caught up, it's time for me to get Tudor out of the situation I put him in.
We're just doing our job, and we're very concerned.
I understand that.
So we can clear it up very quickly.
Sorry. We literally have the passes here.
That's all I needed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, thank you.
How will you get this?
This? I found it on the table.
You're serious. Put it inside, don't keep it there.
Wait.
Yeah.
Take it. With Tudor's paranoia still in effect, it was clear to me that he didn't have an ounce of doubt. Tudor fully believed that this was a real event, and he was absolutely buzzing. Do you want to see the movie?
No, not really.
You don't want to see it?
No, I'm not interested in movies. I'm interested in to do our job here.
Yeah. I think you might be interested in this one. And let me tell you why. I've already mentioned that this movie is going to be about Tudor, but I haven't mentioned the level of detail that's got into this. First, I needed to learn about his life, so a few weeks ago, while we were playing hide and seek in Tudor's home, I was secretly gathering information on his life to accurately depict his story. But this wasn't enough. I needed to really get to know every detail of Tudor's history, so I rented an Airbnb, installed a bunch of hidden cameras, and hired an actor in order to set up Tudor with a fake job. You see, Tudor's a locksmith, so our actor hired him to open a safe while secretly, I was behind the scenes telling the actor to ask personal questions in order to extract as much information from Tudor as possible for our movie. And he sang like a canary. Ask him where he's from.
Tudor, where are you from? Originally, I come from Romania, but I'm a Spanish citizen.
I love Romania.
I love Romania.
Ask him where specifically in Romania he's from.
And whereabouts in Romania are you from? Middle of the country.
From this brief encounter, we gathered endless little details in order to give him the surprise of a lifetime.
I know how to cut hair. I'm a musician, drummer. I'm from the countryside. I grew up in countryside.
So with those operations accomplished, our profile on Tudor's life was complete. And then we worked tirelessly with our talented animator Adam until our film was made. And with it being so personal, it was only right that Tudor's family were there for the ride. So when I organised this shoot with Tudor, I told him I wanted to give his family a day out while we were filming. When in reality, I had them picked up, taken straight to the red carpet and into their seats, all while we were hiding in the toilets. Which brings us to now. With our fake guests now filling our screening, all that was left for us to do was act natural and wait for my cue. I think that's Scarlett Johansson over there. She hasn't gone in yet, so if she hasn't gone in, then I don't think it's the end of the world.
Yeah? You start already?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, didn't hear you, mate. Just like clockwork, everything had gone according to plan. The screen was filled, the presentation had started, and now after months of planning, it is finally time to reveal our film to Tudor. How are we here? How are we here? You're the real star.
This movie's been
You're the real
a
star of the
long
show.
time coming.
Tudor really had no idea, but with our fake Benedict Cumberbatch finishing the speech of a lifetime, it was time for the surprise.
It all started in the intergalactic war. Crypty Strunch Internebula would stop at nothing until he conquered the whole planet. But Earth had one hero that could potentially save us all. This is now the moment I tell you, this isn't a superhero film. It's actually all about a real-life hero, and it begins in Romania. This man's name is Tudor. Early on, he was a good kid who enjoyed his childhood in the countryside of Buzău, supporting himself through work at a local barber's. He sought out a brighter future for himself and moved to the UK, experimenting with different types of work and hobbies. And he stayed to build himself and his family a better future. One night, when tucking his son into bed for the night, the boy said to his father, "Dad, I want us to have a YouTube play button." Now, this isn't something you can just buy from the shop, but it is where Tudor vowed to fulfill his son's dream day in and day out. He worked tirelessly to create videos that would inspire others and bring him closer to his son's dream. It took him over a year, but with a lot of hard work, his dedication had paid off. Tudor may not swing through the city fighting crime and saving civilians, but he is a true hero. A father who loves his son so much, he'll do whatever it takes to make his dreams come true. Sometimes this is all that defines a hero, fulfilling the dreams of the people you love.
Go. My friends, thank you so much for coming out today. I just want to say, you inspire me so much, man. With the courtesy of YouTube, I want to give you your 100,000 subscriber plaque. So, here you go, my friend.
Oh, wow.
And I'll give you the mic in a second, but I also want to say that we've also brought your family down. Hello, guys. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Guys, thank you very much for being here for me. I get emotional because 3 years ago, we discovered my son have a bone cancer. And he was 1 year in the chemotherapy. And I struggled, I spent a lot of nights, try to edit and things like that, and just to, to make my son happy. That time I tried very hard, to get that button plate. Nico, you make me lie too much. Make me, with the security, all this stuff, those Nikki and the people, events and things like that. I'm not that person. If you need the locksmith, I'm here. I can give you my number. All of you are going to have a discount, like a 50%. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Nico, you got me this time. Guys, you make my son and my family very happy this time.
This crowd was filled with actors, but as the film played and Tudor spoke, I could feel their acting roles dissolve as they began to truly feel moved by Tudor's story. At this point, the entire crowd were truly behind Tudor, especially his family. Do you like that? Did you guys like that? That was cool, right? What Tudor has done for his son has truly shown that there is no limit to what people will do for their family. And it's even managed to move a soulless internet troll like myself. There you go, my friend. I think this is yours.
Happy with that?
We'd done it. We'd managed to keep this whole thing a secret, and it went through without a hitch. And most importantly, Tudor's son David was happy. Did you see yourself on the screen? Did you think that was cool? Yeah? It's the million one next though, right? So everyone has to subscribe right now so they can hit the 1 million, get the 1 million flag one day. So guys, please subscribe to David and Tudor so they can get to 1 million subscribers. And if you're able to, please consider donating to their GoFundMe. David's currently recovering, but he needs a bone marrow transplant to help him live a normal life. Thank you guys, and peace out.
Did you see what happened with Carmelo Anthony?
Yeah.
Do you think that was self-defense? He brought a knife to a track meet?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I brought knives to school every day. I brought knives to school every day.
You brought knives to school why?
I got jumped, I had my nose broken, I had a concussion. I couldn't go to school for 3 weeks. I seen people my age younger get robbed. I seen people my age younger get beat up. After a certain point, you have to, when it comes down to you or somebody else, you're always gonna pick yourself.
Austin just asked him to move out of his seat.
I wasn't there. Carmelo's gonna be the bad guy in that picture regardless.
Well, he's free now. He just the bond was posted and he's home, and they raised $400,000.
Yo, then he's free. I'm not really mad at it, even if he did it out of malice, because end of the day, like, being black in America is not always fun. And a lot of the time in that situation, whether he did it out of self-defense or not, he would have went to jail.
What do you mean?
I'm not part of that. Don't put me on the camera. Talking about black men and all that shit. Chill with that shit, bro.
Well, you know I'm part black, right?
I don't give a fuck what you are, but you ain't got the right to speak on how black men move, bro.
I talk about everybody. I talk about everything.
Right, bro, and they be watching you on the boxing and shit. Stop that whack ass.
Well, so who could talk about black people?
Just stop judging us. We don't talk about Mexicans and Europeans.
I'm not Mexican.
I don't know what you are.
Everybody talks about everybody.
Nah, keep us out your mouth though, bro. Keep it gangster. You fresh and fit, all y'all do it. It's like y'all got something.
What did I say that you don't like?
Well, you said a lot. You know what you
no,
said.
tell me.
I'm not going to go verbatim. Come on.
Well, I mean,
I'm in the industry, too.
You're upset about something I said, but you don't know what it is?
I'm upset. I just checked you on that bullshit.
On what?
You don't do it no more.
What's the bullshit that I said?
You said a lot of bullshit.
Can you say one thing?
Not verbatim.
All right, then you don't know what you're talking about. Then you don't know what you're talking about.
I fuck with you, bro. I fuck with you.
All right, fuck with you, too. You don't even know what you're talking about. All right, all love speech. What the fuck is he talking about? How are you upset about something you don't even know? Did you hear the story that happened with Carmelo Anthony? No, you haven't heard about that? You don't look at the news too much.
No, actually.
I can't believe anyone's heard about this.
No, tell me.
Not one person's heard about it. You didn't hear about the track meet, the two kids, one black kid stabbed the white kid. You didn't hear about that?
I heard about that, yeah.
Okay. What are your any thoughts about that, or is it just some news you see and scroll?
It's just news that I've seen, yeah.
Okay.
You want to tell me more about it?
He's like an 18-year-old kid, black kid, who stabbed a white guy at a track meet.
Oh, I have not heard about it.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Okay, can you guess what happened to him?
I guess they caught him.
How much time in prison do you think he's doing? What sentence do you think he's facing?
Well, I hope so. I don't know, 5 years, I guess.
5 years?
Yeah, I guess so.
For murder, or you think only 5 years?
I don't know, so maybe more. I'm just guessing.
5 years is pretty light.
Okay, so give him, I don't know.
Well, right now he just got out on bond. This bond was lowered from $250,000 to $25,000. And now he's home, he's free. I guess how much money his family raised.
But like, since you are telling me about it, I don't know, they raised maybe 10K?
$400,000. Yeah, for people who support him.
I know there were two sides of the story, right? The first was that it was an unprovoked attack. The second was that people are now saying, you know, the initial aggression, like there was some aggression on both sides. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if there's evidence on that, so I don't know.
Well, you're going to the gym right now. Have you ever brought a knife to the gym to stab somebody in it?
I've not brought a knife to the gym.
Yeah.
Like any hate crime or anything like that, I feel like the eye for an eye punishment needs to be implemented again. I don't know if that sounds like
self-defense?
kind of barbaric. Yeah, like no, but like eye for an eye. Like you stab me, bitch, I'm gonna stab you. Yeah, I don't know. And that person should get stabbed.
That one singular story of this terrible thing that happened over a fucking biscuit and gravy, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. What about the guy who got deported with no crime and is not going to come back? Like, or the fact that Donald Trump was hot mic saying he wants to start deporting natural citizens. I would love to have a singular talk about one conversation if that story wasn't being used by the wrong people in order to push a bullshit narrative. Yes, one person got killed over a knife fight, that was bullshit. Happens here too sometimes. Yep. But let's start talking about some of the shit that really matters. Like, for example,
you don't think that matters?
I think it's being blown out of context. I think that when we take a singular story like that and blow it up, then we're not looking at the shit that's really happening. For example, we're back in a trade war again. That means people are gonna have a shit ton more problems than one kid is gonna have right now. And you know what? He deserves to go to jail. Let's call it. You want him to call it? Fine. Let's call it out. He deserves to go to jail. He's
not innocent. He deserves to go to jail.
Okay,
fair.
Got it. Okay.
But World War III, the Terror 4 is more important to talk about.
Because that's actually something that impacts us all actively right now.
Do you think he deserves the $400,000 that was raised through GoFundMe?
I think that if people decided that they relate to him and they decided that they want to help his family out, then that's a personal decision that they made. So whether or not he deserves it isn't up to me. It's up to the people that donated the money. They gave him, you know, they helped his family out because they see something that a lot of people that don't look like black people don't see. They see that regardless of what he does. So it's like that. You know, you stick together. Honestly, like I said, bro, I see people that look like me get incarcerated for everything. Get incarcerated for things you ain't do. Look at Khalif Browder. Khalif Browder got arrested for, and I was in New York. Khalif Browder got arrested for beating somebody up, stealing a book bag. And when you take a lot of losses, you know, as a community, you see things like that happen over and over, time and time again. You know, people going to jail for things they didn't do. You don't really care if somebody did it or not. Sometimes you want.
So you don't care if he did it or not?
Me personally, nah. Me personally, I don't care. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, bro, like, objectively, I've been that kid. I've been that kid that didn't do something and got booked.
You did that? So you did something like that before?
Nah, I got arrested my freshman year of high school, my first day of high school. I got arrested for beating up and robbing a kid. I never touched, never seen. To this day, I don't know what he looked like.
Did you do it or you didn't do it?
I was on camera cutting class in the bathroom. Going to the bathroom. Robbery happened 5-6 miles away. Happened to be going to the mall. Police picked me up, said I matched the description, and I didn't match, ironically enough. So, but, and it's not even a malicious thing, like, nothing, like no hate to Austin's family. It's just when you see a system take things from people that look like you over and over and over, sometimes somebody being home, whether they're guilty or not, it just feels like a win. It might not be justice for real, but most of the time, you don't get justice in this country if you look a certain way.
Do you see race?
It depends on which neighborhood, yes.
So which neighborhoods do you see race?
I can't say really race, but because we have the police department protecting us, but at certain times in the year, I feel a lot, I see my hate on my community.
Yeah, do you think that there's more hate towards the Jewish community now?
Yes, no. I can't say because it's both together.
Are you Hasidic?
Yes, I am.
Can I ask you, do you support Israel or you don't support Israel?
Yes, I do.
You do support. So some of them don't. Some of the Hasidic Jews don't.
Correct.
What's the difference between those who do and don't?
Everybody has, you know, in Catholic and in Christian and in every community, someone supports the community, someone doesn't support the community. So you can't say everybody supports it, right?
Can I ask you a question? Do you see race? Do you see color?
No, I'm Muslim. How are you going to see it?
Well, I don't look at them differently when I see their color.
You have no stereotypes at all for anybody.
I'm trying to not have any stereotypes.
I think so.
Okay. Do you think that makes you prejudiced or stereotypical or racist?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my God, I see color. I love color. I see race.
Do you see race?
Do I see race? Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Do you make judgments off that?
Implicitly, yeah, I do, but so does anybody.
You think some people say they don't. A lot of people sat down so they don't judge anyone until they meet them.
Well, nobody wants to believe that they're making judgments like that, you know?
Do I see color?
Yeah.
I think it's an important part of anyone's identity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you make judgments off of that?
I don't think so. I was raised to be very conservative, but I tried really hard to
And then you became an actress in New York, yeah.
Well, before I moved, I tried really hard to unlearn a lot of those ideas.
Like what? You grew up conservative Catholic?
Yes, I was raised Catholic. My family was very conservative. My parents voted for Trump twice.
Well, Allah created all of us.
Yeah.
How can I see race? How can I see color? All that is a construct. Allah created us from different parts of the land. He said that. That's written.
So you don't make any judgments based off of where people are from or what they look like?
No. Are you crazy? Allah will make the same judgment against you. You don't want the same judgment made against you. Allah created us for us to get to know each other, not for us to separate and be segregated. As human beings, we fail to understand our Creator.
Doesn't matter what color you are, if you act like an asshole, like you're an asshole or like stupid and stuff. That's how I look at it.
Oh, I mean, there was several studies. I don't remember where the real big one was. It was either MIT or Harvard, where you take specific tests, and it's specific A/B testing. It's not, do you have specific biases or judgments across all groups of people, but say between Christians and Jews, or Jews and Muslims. And based off of word associations or headlines and things of that nature, and running through it, and I'm sure this test is dated because this has been around at least 10, 15 years maybe, it reveals that you may have implicit biases that you were not aware of. I remember I took it.
You took the test?
Oh yeah, I took 2 different versions of the test. And the first time I took it was about 6 years ago, and it revealed that I had a tendency to have more likely to associate violence to people of lighter skin complexions than of darker skin complexions.
Really? You're reverse, so you're like the opposite of everyone else.
Yeah, well, I'm a mixed person, so I grew up around a whole bunch of different types of people, and I just, and I grew up in a very liberal household where a lot of the violence that is talked about is, violence and acts of hate conducted by people of white people, lighter skin complexions.
I'm Latina, but I'm also a mix. I'm also a woman, and so I am a victim of people looking at me and making assumptions, observations. So I do see it, I observe it, but I don't want to feel that I am the victim because of that.
You don't have a victim mentality?
No.
Do you hate men? Do you hate anyone?
Men?
Yeah.
No. I've had bad experience with not men relationship-wise, but bad experience pedophile when I was a child, but I don't. I never felt, and so interesting because I started writing about that, and I've always wanted to write a book, but I paused on that section, and 2 weeks ago I reopened it. But I reopened it not feeling bad about myself and having a lot of realizations that I didn't feel bad about myself. I felt pity for my mother and felt pity for him. Shame on you that you're abusing, you're manipulating, and your power, and I feel sorry for you. And, life, universe has a way of giving you things back, and I am free from that, so.
What advice would you give to people who want to forget past trauma?
Well, I don't know if you have to forget past trauma. I think you have to dig it up, look at the jewels, polish the ones that are dull, and feel what you need to feel, because otherwise you're just storing it away. And that's how you deal with your trauma. You face it. You put yourself in a scenario where you're that child. If I was 5 or 4 or 14 again, and just tell that child, hey, I'm here for you. And you want that child to be proud of who you are at the current moment. So vice versa. It's really all about going back and opening the doors, so that way it's not about closing doors. I mean, a lot of times you'll hear people saying closing the doors, but the doors have to reopen.
I tried really hard to unlearn a lot of those ideals, so I
Why?
Because I don't think that they're right at the end of the day.
Can you give an example?
I think that gay people aren't going to hell. I think that abortion is a medical